cell getting his cheeks clapped out. "I'll walk you to his cell right now. I'll then open the door and throw you into his cell so you can be a hero and help the inmate who is in trouble." The prison officer then said, "We can't help him because we are in the middle of watching a movie, so we will send you to the rescue." Charlie couldn't believe what he was hearing from the prison officers, but also didn't want to get turned out himself. He realized that there was nothing he could do to save the men from getting turned out in their cells, so he just said this to the officers: "Sorry, I made a mistake. I didn't hear or see anything in any of the prison cells. Please just go back to watching your movies and I won't bother you again." The prison officers both looked at each other and then started smiling while saying, "That's what we like to hear." They then said to Charlie, "Since you are bored, why don't you go and check out the auction? It's down that corridor on your right. It's the only red door in this entire wing, so you won't miss it. It will also give you a chance to see how we do things on the auction wing." Charlie then said, "I didn't even know this wing was called the auction wing, so thanks for telling me. I will take your advice and walk to the auction now to check it out." Charlie then left the prison officer's office and walked to the auction entrance. It was a red door just like the prison officer said it was. Charlie could hear crowds of people behind the door cheering in the auction. It was almost like some sort of concert was going on. As he looked at the door, he started to think to himself, "What could possibly be behind this door, and what is this whole auction thing about? Maybe the auction is a place where inmates go to swap and sell their old electronical goods with each other. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is." Charlie then grabbed the door handle and opened it. He could now see inside the auction, and it was like nothing he had ever seen before. What he saw inside that room would give anyone nightmares for the rest of their life. After opening the auction door, he looked around and could see he was at the back of the room. There was also a stage which was at the front of the room. The room was huge and it was packed with inmates who were all standing facing the stage with their backs facing Charlie. The inmates were so focused on the stage that none of them even noticed that Charlie had opened the door and walked into the auction. There were so many inmates